Hi, I'm Cathy Cooper with Lewis Realty, and this morning I have with me Todd Rademacher. And Todd, would you like to tell me a little bit about yourself? And
Sure. I'm a graduate of East Carolina University, class of 2000, and I have been working with the town of Surf City since 2003. Been living in the town of Surf City since I started working with the town. Been through its highs and its lows, the boom and the downturn. Seen a lot of really great things happen in our community over the years.
oh, that's great. And your official title here is?
I am the Director of Community Development for the town.
Okay. I heard that there's a few really neat projects going on here. Do you want to talk about a few of them with me?
Absolutely. One of the most exciting projects we've got going on right now is the brand new Pender County Elementary and Middle School, which is located off of Shepherd's Road and Perkins Road here in town. The county actually annexed the property into the town limits. It's on 100 acres of land.
Wow.
We permitted the property about 3 or 4 months ago. It's coming out of the ground. There's walls going up right now.
When is it set to be ready to go?
The school should have construction complete in spring of 2018, and then they'll basically spend the summer running water and sewer not water and sewer lines, but stacking the classrooms and getting the teachers hired and prepared in their new surroundings, with classes scheduled to begin in 2018.
You hear that, kids? You're going to be getting a new school soon. That's great. How many students will hold?
It's right around 1,600 students.
Really? And it's an elementary school?
It's an elementary and a middle school. So if you go there for kindergarten, you can anticipate going there all the way through 8th grade.
Wonderful. That's great. Any other projects being on the agenda?
Probably the biggest two projects we have going on right now, one commercial project, which is the Public Center, or the Arboretum Shopping Center as it's called. That is at the intersection of Highway 210 and 50 here in town. More specifically across from the CVS in Surf City, for those who don't know. They have begun the land clearing. There are mountains and piles of dirt on site right now.
Oh yeah, okay, I've seen that,
Yep. And there's a lot of groundwork to do. They had a lot of bad dirt, if you will, to remove, a lot of peat that wouldn't support the public structure, and they're backfilling it currently. So that is anticipated to open in March of 2018.
And what is it?
A Publix grocery store.
Oh, okay. All right, that's nice.
Publix grocery store, so it'll be, I believe they're 3rd or 4th in our region, with the rest of them down towards the Wilmington market.
How many employees do you think it's going to?
I believe they hire about 40 to 45 employees, and I know Publix is an employee-owned company, so it's got a very good reputation across the country. Residentially speaking, the biggest project we have approved right now is the Waterside development, and that is being done by Coterra Development. They have purchased and have under contract portions of property, or the entire property that was owned by the Sullivan brothers family, that runs from Belt Road behind Gateway Plaza,
right,
and
the condos.
Yep. And we'll run all the way down to Topsail Sound.
Wow, that's a huge parcel.
It is a huge parcel of land. It's the biggest one within our town limits right now. They have the first 89 lots approved. They should be breaking ground shortly, and they've purchased that land. Its layout right now is 89 single-family homes for this first phase. Some of the homes will be on back alleys, ponds and lakes being created with fountains. Amenity center will be in there, nice new thoroughfare roads, and some pocket parks and trails within the community. So we have high hopes that this is going to be a real asset to the community. There's been a lot of rumor out there that this was going to be a 32 to 4,000 unit subdivision. That is max density, and more than likely he's not going to develop out that far.
Right, because when they put in the ponds and everything like that, you're going to probably break it down to
exactly.
half.
By the time you get the ponds in, the streets, and the other infrastructure completed, you're probably looking closer to, on a 300-acre tract of land, probably somewhere between 750 and 1,000 homes in there. Still a very large community, the biggest one that we've ever permitted here in Surf City, but not nearly the impact that was anticipated.
And it'll bring a lot of new business to the area too.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
It'll be really good.
And then in regards to transportation improvements that are taking place here in town, we are working with the Department of Transportation right now on some improvements to the 210 corridor coming from 17 down to the intersection of 50 and 210. We realize that that is a difficult road to traverse at this
On Saturday
time.
and Sunday especially?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the biggest concerns being the intersection of 210 and 50 and Watts Landing and 210.
Oh, yeah, that's a really, yeah.
We've applied for funding to the state the past couple years in the prioritization, as they call it, with the funding cycle, and it hasn't met the criteria to get funded. So we're hoping to get that road widened, and with intersection improvements, like I said, 210 and 50 and Watts Landing and 210, as well as some new intersection improvements to 17 and 210. So we're going to try to, this year, we're going to try to break it out into some additional pieces and hope that some of those individual intersections, maybe like Watts Landing 210 or 50 and 210, score better with the state so we can get some funding in pieces and then come back and backfill. It's just part of the way the state funding system works nowadays.
Look what happened with our bridge.
Yes.
We have, I know I asked you the other day, I said, well, Todd, what's the most questions that you get on the phone? And you said, it's the bridge that's being built. But really, Surf City has nothing to do with that.
No, the bridge is 100% a Department of Transportation project. It's got state funds in it, it's got federal funding in it. There's no local money in the project, no local tax dollars. Obviously, the town was invited to participate in all the meetings because it is within our city limits and it does impact us the most.
Definitely.
So they do respect and ask for our opinion more than they do from any other, local municipality or county government, because we are our business owners and our residents are the most impacted by the bridge.
Where can they go to get information, like the update information on the bridge instead
The
of calling
best
Surf
place
City?
to go is on the NCDOT website and search for Topsail Island Bridge Replacement.
Okay. I'll put that on, for you viewers, I'll put that on later on the end of the tape. I'll put that for you so that you can see where to write to be able to pull up the most current information on that.
And I can also give you Trevor Carroll, who's the project manager with DOT on this bridge project. I can give you his information to provide for your viewers as well.
Great.
But yeah, we don't anticipate any long-term problems with the bridge or...
I heard it's still on par for being done on 2018.
Should actually, September 2019 is the anticipated completion date for the bridge to be up and running.
Okay.
There are some incentives that have been added, and I believe DOT is trying to get that bumped up even sooner.
Yeah, they've been working a lot. I noticed on Sunday even they've been working.
And believe it or not, it's going really well. It hasn't impacted traffic in any negative way other than maybe, and I'm guilty of this too, gawking as you're driving by, looking at the construction, because it is actually pretty fascinating to watch.
Yeah, it is. We've had people stop by the office and park in our parking lot to look.
So probably the biggest challenge we've had with the bridge is gearing up to provide more parking, because it has impacted the amount of public parking on the island. So that's something we're aware of. That's something we're addressing in our master plans. We've built a new parking lot behind the old, one of the old commercial buildings here in the center of town, and anticipate looking for more areas across the town as we progress and figure out where DOT is going with their full land acquisition and what's left over once the bridge is completed.
And I have one more question
Sure.
for you. When I was doing my research, they said that Surf City is putting together an app with the Chamber of Commerce.
We have worked, well, the town of Surf City has its own app right
Okay.
now. We have an Android app that is the Town of Surf City app. It's got its, it has a tide clock that we've custom built in there. It has all your contact information. It's a real handy app to have, if nothing else, for when you're on vacation here or when you move here. just for that tide chart.
Oh, really?
Tide clock.
That is neat. Yeah,
It's
totally.
fantastic. It's the
Especially like when I'm showing properties, I can look at it and see where the tide is,
Yes.
and they always ask, "Is this high tide or low tide?" And I'm like, "Well, let me look."
And it's
So
really
that's-
it's really well done. It was all built in house. The chamber and the town have had some preliminary discussions to kind of try to merge the two.
Mhm.
It's something we're still talking about right now, but we just haven't.
Yeah, I think the
Follow
chamber
through
has
on it.
one that they're putting together too, that they want
Yes.
to bring in all the businesses. We were invited to be on it too, and I know that the Surf City was too. so
Correct,
that's
correct.
right.
And the biggest question we get asked is, why isn't there an Apple version of our app? And it's basically because our computer guy
Mhm.
can program in Android for free. And
Okay.
Apple wants to charge, and that's the
Right.
basic reason.
Sometimes you got to go with.
So hopefully down the road we'll be able to budget that in, but as of right now, we're just an Android platform.
So what is it? They go on Play Store and you can download it.
Just go to
It's called-
the Play Store and you can just search Town of Surf City and it'll pop up. You'll see our town logo.
and they'll be free up,
Yep, free app,
and
absolutely.
you get the surf times. I mean
Tie chart.
the tide chart. Yeah.
Yes.
Not the surf times, but that does help.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for the interview
Oh,
today.
not a problem.
I really
Anytime.
appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Great seeing you.
Okay.